Okay, so economics has positive and normative aspects to it. So whenever we talk about positive economics, we make value-free statements. Example would be when I find out that whenever demand increases for something, their prices go up. I'm not saying that this is good or bad. All I'm saying, that's just the way it is. That's just a value-free statement. And another example is that when I find out that whenever the money supply increases faster than the output of goods and services, that there will be inflation, which is to say that the price level will go up. I'm not saying that this is good or bad. Of course it is bad, but it is still a positive statement because I'm just describing facts. I'm not making recommendations. So whenever you hear a positive economic statement, then it describes something, typically in the form of a hypothesis. If this happens, then this happens. That would be a positive statement. I'm not saying it's good or bad, and only because inflation is bad, if I link it to a cause, and I'm saying if the money supply increases faster than the output of goods and services, then there will be inflation. It is a positive statement because I'm describing things as they occur in nature. But in normative economics is concerned with value-loaded statements. So for example, if I said economics is the coolest science, I'm not describing something in a positive relationship. I'm making a normative judgment. I'm saying economics is cool. And another example would be if I say the government should reduce the money supply, or the government should reduce the rate at which money grows in order to fight inflation. That would be another value-loaded statement because I make a recommendation. I'm not saying anymore if the money supply increases faster than the output of goods and services, then there will be inflation. Now I'm making a normative statement. I'm recommending something to the government. And I'm saying that this is ultimately good if you do that. So, but other people may disagree, so this is still a subjective perception of a statement. Other people may say that lowering the speed of the money supply might be a bad thing. So another person just makes another normative statement. And very often in economics, one has to convince maybe someone else with a different opinion. Another normative statement might be if, let's say, economist A says the government should lower taxes, then economist A makes a normative statement. Another economist may say, well, the government should increase taxes. That's another normative statement. But both economists might agree that an increase in taxes might lead to capital flight, for example, or price distortions. So anyhow, in short again, positive statements are describing things that just occur, like when the demand increases, prices go up typically, or when the money supply grows faster than the output of goods and services, prices go up. So we can all agree on that one, and that is positive economics. But as soon as we make policy recommendations, that is normative economics. So both branches of economics are important, and research is often positive, value-free, whereas public policy recommendations are typically normative.